Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. And a deep three from Bryant. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Inside, here's Thompson, and James pulls it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And Richard, when you played with LeBron in 2017, did you think he'd still be elite all these years later?
That man has had a 2-decade-long prime, Greg. I had no idea how much longer this guy's going to be able to do it. But with LeBron, it's just different. His longevity is special.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for James.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Minneapolis moving it around. Wembanyama down low. Here's Doncic. Count that one.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Now, here is McGrady. Wasted no time on that one. McGrady's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Back to McGrady. Fires from the line. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Morrison gets the bucket.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's McGrady. The offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And it's sent back by Bryant.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
Number 22, Jimmy Butler.
Here's Butler. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And look at Butler. They're just attacking the rim. Really skilled at drawing the contact and creating fouls.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's James. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. Pass to McGrady. Takes it inside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Charlotte trailing. Bryant on the wing. Launches a three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Back to McGrady. Here's Morrison. He's got 5. It's stolen by McGrady. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And James throws it down.
Look, I'm going to be really honest with you guys. Like, he 100% is nearly impossible to stop. But when he's going downhill, just get out the way.
Now, here's Holmgren. Hasn't made one yet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
34. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
1:21 left in the first.
Antetokounmpo.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
First personal foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Substitution for Minneapolis.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Pass to Holmgren. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Morrison. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Kobe, that's for 2. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Driving inside. Holmgren can't hit. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. It's good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
For 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle-Stat game has been going for Charlotte.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Minneapolis trails by 8. Olajuwon, right side. Minneapolis moving it around. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Charlotte calls timeout. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Russell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First
And Richard, with D'Angelo Russell, he's a guy who can do just about anything in the backcourt.
That's right, Kev. If you need him to be a true floor general, he can do that in spurts. And if you need him to be a score-first offensive catalyst, that's his sweet spot.
Down it goes! Bryant with the slam!
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Pass to Russell. Fires for three. Good on the three-point shot. Russell's got 5.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Got a piece of it. Three-pointer. And Kobe Bryant finishes it.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Right wing. Down low. And to Antetokounmpo. The shot missing. LeBron with some nice D. Russell with it. Picked up by Elijah Wan. Here's McGrady. Goes back up. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
Look, everybody always wants to compliment LeBron James on the glass. Well, he should be. He's huge, but he knows how to use that body effectively.
Now, here's Bryant, following the miss by Hakeem. Lets it go from 14. A shot by McGrady, no good. Minneapolis trails by 14. Pass to Elijah Wan. Here's James. LeBron galloping to the rack. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 8 points for him.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear him.
Now a timeout called by Minneapolis. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Pass to McGrady. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Minneapolis trails by 14. Kicks it out to Elijah Wan. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to McGrady. Fires the three. Poked away.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's McGrady. Misses off the left eye.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Holmgren can't hit. For Minneapolis, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Team foul. Shooting for Minneapolis. Klay Thompson at the line for 1.
Thompson no good on the free throw.
one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. Thompson is also a proven winner and champion.
Minneapolis trails by 10. Back to Doncic. Over Russell. Another one falls for Minneapolis. And so Bryant will bring it up for Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Right side, Russell. Back to Kobe. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. A power flush with a long hang on the rim.
What a thing of beauty from James.
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella. Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's McGrady. Offline with his three.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And that one drops for him.
Those high percentage looks are easy for Thompson. He's just got the touch for inside shots.
4 seconds left. And the dunk by Doncic.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Charlotte leads by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Minneapolis has possession. A 2-point game. Here's Wembanyama. And it's all evened up.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Pass to Russell. For 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got 8.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
And the rejection by LeBron. To the middle. James slams it in.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
Here's Thompson. And the rejection by Holmgren. Russell with it. Picked up by Thompson. On the wing, Bryant. Over McGrady. Almost, but it rolls out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
It's not often...
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Now a timeout call by Minneapolis. Minneapolis trails by 7. Here's Doncic. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And gotta do more than that to stop Doncic. He's just too good at absorbing the contact.
Tips it up. James on the follow. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent. Wow, I don't know how you stop that. Rose putting on a show.
Here's Morrison. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now here's Rose. That shot misses. Good defense by Wembanyama. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Doncic with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he lays it up and in. Morrison's got 9.
Get it out ahead on the break. That's what you want to do, and he delivered with that pass.
Charlotte's foul.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Foul. Second team foul.
Thompson no good on the free throw.
Klay Thompson. One shot.
Minneapolis trails by 7.
Number 34. Giannis.
Pass to Morrison. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Over James. Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's Rose with the ball for Charlotte. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Bron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
Here's Bryant. Here's LeBron. Doncic with the block. Pass to Morrison. Back to Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Over to the wing. To the inside. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Bryant gets a wide open look. Traps in the tray. He's got 13.
And nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
James wide open. The three-pointer no good. Minneapolis trails by 8. Back to Wembanyama. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Giannis slashing. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. LeBron, no good. And here's Minneapolis now. Here's Wembanyama. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Tracy McGrady.
Now just a 4-point Charlotte lead. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Off target from the wing. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. It's Charlotte up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Charlotte leading by 4. Over to the left wing. And here's Kobe for 3. Kobe from deep!
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
McGrady with the ball. Now McGrady defending. Here's Bryant. Kobe in close.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
Here's McGrady. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
James up top. Clock at 6. On the wing, Bryant. Fires the 3. Giannis grabs the miss.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Charlotte leading by 8. Here's Rose. Lays it up off the glass.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
It's Klay off the drive.
Klay Thompson.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Minneapolis. Trailing by 10. Trying to get open is McGrady. And the rejection by Holmgren. Looking for look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. A strong finish inside by Kobe Bryant.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And pushing it up, here's Minneapolis.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And here's Bryant outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Kobe's got 24.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
McGrady with the ball. Now McGrady defending. Thompson gets it inside.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Back to LeBron. From the arc. And another 3 for Charlotte.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now a timeout call by Minneapolis. They're trailing by 12. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. .130 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. A new 14 for Minneapolis. Wembanyama left side. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7 someone with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And a missed late. Minneapolis trails by 12. And Doncic, here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
They maintain focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16. And the dunk by Bryant.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
That's tipped. And stolen by LeBron. Over McGrady. No good. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you next time.